welcome to Veganuary with Chef Yen. I am doing live videos every day from in the month of January. Hold on, let me just check Facebook to make sure that my head is not like super cut off or anything like that. Yeah, okay. So usually I do demos or I do unboxings or I do food reviews, but I thought I'll do something different today. Yeah, and what I wanted to talk about was I thought I'll do something different today. It's kind of out of my comfort zone because I'm so used to doing my vegan activism via teaching how to cook, demonstrating how to make raw vegan or vegan food, and that's what I'm passionate about and that's what I really enjoy. But I thought I will answer a question because these are statements that have been made towards me by people that I actually respect, and it's statements that have made me feel very uncomfortable and a bit unhappy as well, and I feel like it's something that I need to finally address. So a couple of years ago, this chef that I respected, he's not a vegan chef, but I think before that he's always had great respect for what I do, and he's always cheered me on. But somehow in one of our conversations he said, "Oh, but plants feel pain too, ha ha ha." And then I was like, I was quite taken aback, and I didn't quite know how to respond to that because I've known him for a very long time, and he is like I said, he's somebody that I respect and I look up to. So I think I just left it as that. Yeah. Hello Sammy Yu. Hello Florence. Sammy Yu, sorry, my live today I'm not doing a demo, I'm not doing an unboxing, I'm not doing a review. I'm actually just trying to answer that question, or addressing that issue, because I feel like this is something that should be addressed. And I don't sound very fluent because it's not something that I regularly talk to in public. I'm not even sure whether I've had like one-on-one conversations with it or not. I usually kind of roll my eyes, or I think it's also because when I talk about it I get very emotional and angry, so I don't. But I'm trying to approach this in a very calm manner. I'll try. We'll see what happens. Yeah. And so anyway, so that happened a few years ago, and and then recently somebody also commented on my Instagram, and this is a person that we were high school mates, and in high school I thought that he was one of the smartest guys in the school, and and I was quite introverted, so I didn't mix much with people, and I didn't really like a lot of people around me because I just felt very uncomfortable. But this guy was very smart, and I actually really enjoyed his company. But he was saying something about, basically it was the same thing. It was along the lines of like, oh, you're talking about animal suffering, but plants feel pain too. And I think this is something that I wanted to address. And so these are not my ideas. My reference is from Earthling Ed. So I don't know whether you guys are familiar with Earthling Ed, who is a vegan activist. Anyway, you can check him out on on Instagram or on Facebook, on his website, and you can also actually download his book as well. And so my reference is from there, and I think so let me just try and share the points that I've read, and hopefully that will also help. So like for new vegans, hopefully that will help in your journey as well when facing questions like these. And also if you're new to veganism, maybe it's something that you can think about as well. So, and I remember is because someone said, I remember talking to some vegan friends in Penang as well, and they were saying like, oh, the argument that plants feel pain too is ridiculous because the plants don't have a central nervous system. So honestly, they don't actually have pain receptors. They don't have a brain. So scientifically, they can't actually feel pain. So that's so that's one point. And then the other thing is, if we think about, okay, what's the reason why animals and humans feel pain? Is to keep us out of danger and so that we can move, right? So let's say if I'm cooking and my hand goes over the fire, I feel pain, I move my hand away because I'm moving my hand away from danger and I'm not going to get burnt. Whereas plants are rooted in the ground and they can't move away, so why would plants evolve to be able to feel such pain, right? Yeah, so that's another point. And then I don't know, or maybe I can just talk about this as well, although I'm not very sure. So from a creationist point of view as well, if you believe in a compassionate and benevolent God, why would God allow plants to suffer, right? Allow them to feel pain and then suffer so much, because then they'll be cut and trodden on and things like that. So I don't think, so that's another point of view as well. So I remember, actually, to be very honest, I remember as a kid, this was something I thought about, because I remember reading about PETA and people protesting against animals, and people protesting against exploitation of animals, and I was thinking about it. I was very young. I was most probably either a teenager or maybe even pre-teens, and I was just thinking but plants are quite intelligent, right? Because they can communicate each other and they react and all that. But now that I'm reading further, so plants are alive, definitely, and they can react. So let's say like last time I had a plant, right? And then it grows towards the sunlight on the balcony. It will tilt towards the sunlight, so it does react. But that does not mean they have activities at a conscious level or a cognitive level. So plants are not sentient beings. Yeah, that's the thing. I guess the other example that a thing Ed gives is about a Venus flytrap, right? So this is the Venus flytrap where the fly flies onto it and then it closes and traps the fly. So this is because it's not because that it's aware that a fly has actually landed on it. It's because there is stimuli and it feels that something has landed. So even if you put cigarette butts on it, it will also still close. So on the other hand, let's say if you're talking about a cow won't eat cigarette butts just because you put it in its mouth, because a cow will consciously respond, compared to a Venus flytrap, which would just react, that's it, and not on a conscious level. Okay, does that make sense? Like I said, I'm moving out of my comfort zone and trying to explain this, so if I'm not explaining this very well, let me know and I will. I know it's still something I need to work on. I actually this point I strongly believe in, because if we talk about how people come to us and go like, oh, plants feel pain too, and then you're like, okay, but let's say if I drop a cauliflower into boiling water, you're not going to go like, oh my god, don't drop it, don't scald it, it's a plant, it's gonna feel pain, right? That's the thing. Whereas if you drop a chicken in, the chicken's gonna feel a pain, okay? That's the thing. Okay, so the same thing, if you cut a potato, it's not the same as slicing off, the neck of an animal just to cook it. It's definitely not the same. Yeah. Okay. And then I guess the other thing is, I don't want to talk about this as well, because then some people will go like, oh, but what is it? Yeah, if if you still insist that plants feel pain, okay, let's say you talk about plants being able to feel pain, but then the thing is, if you're eating a beef burger, right, you're gonna have to feed the beef, the cow, the bull, the plants as well, to fatten it up, to slaughter it. Then only you can eat your beef burger. So you're still, if you claim that plants feel pain, you're still harming the plants, even more plants, if you're eating your burger. Yeah, so yeah, that's the that's the other thing. And I think that's the other thing, because when I mentioned this to Kianhua about about science and all that, and then he actually said, hold on, let me see if I can find his argument against it. Yeah, but he's basically saying that science hasn't. Oh, there's so many things. He says that although there might be some undiscovered form of sensory abilities, and I'm like, it takes 16 kilograms of plants to create 1 kilogram of animal flesh. So if you insist that plants feel pain and they are being murdered, then yeah, that doesn't make sense, because then more of the plants are being murdered, in your words, for non-vegan products compared to vegan products. Yeah. Nadi hungry. I feel bad for anything I cut, so best is to take only what you need and be thankful for the food you get. Hey, how about the worms in the plants? Yeah. Nadi, so we are talking about exploitation, avoiding exploitation, against exploitation of animals as much as practical as possible, right? So like, if you see the worms in the plants, it's quite funny, because sometimes I order organic food and then there are worms, and then I remember what I did was like, we took it outside and put it in like amongst the plants. I don't know whether it survived or not, but yeah, that's what I did. Yeah, I think, okay, so I'm gonna end very soon, because I actually need to have dinner. I guess the thing is, okay, let's say if you're driving on the road, right? Okay, so you're driving and then you see a dog in front of you, right? So you would avoid the dog, wouldn't you? And you would swerve, and so there's a dog in front of you, and there's like a bed of flowers next to you. You would swerve and go into the flowers to avoid the dog, right? You're not going to go like, oh, plants have pain. Plants have pain, and I'm not going to drive onto the flowers to avoid. So I'll hit into the dog. Yeah, does that make sense? Yeah. So I think that's those are my answers to the plants feel pain too. Yeah, I hate that. I hate the way they say it to me, man. Yeah, thanks, Loy. I just need to figure out like how to say this back without being so angry and so confrontational about it. Yeah. So okay, guys, thanks so much for watching. Tomorrow I'll most probably do a food demo. I have a pomelo, so I might do something with it. Oh, depending, because I'm trying to, right now I'm actually writing my trying to write I'm trying to finish up my raw vegan Indian course. So I think I have 4 more recipes to write out, and then I still have all the other pages to do and the layout and all that. So let's see how much time I have. Oh, Lai, I have good news for you. I have so for all those who have subscribed to my e-newsletter, today I made a oil-free vegan curry, vegetable curry, and I've recorded the session as well overhead. Yeah, so it turned out really nice, so I'm so happy with it. So I will share, I'll find some time to upload the video today, and I'll share the link to the video with all those who have subscribed to my e-newsletter. The e-newsletter subscription is free. Yeah, so you just need to sign up, and then when you sign up, you'll get a welcome email, and then look at the link below. I will put up the link to the videos there. Yeah, so I'm quite excited to share that with you. It's quite funny because it's quite like a rojak vegan recipe. It's got carrots, then it's like got it's got carrots, it's got like tauge, because I had like free tauge cut, like my fresh tauge just came in, and then it's got baby corn, and then it's got tomatoes, and then I use almond milk in it, and so I'm quite excited to share that recipe with you guys. So remember to subscribe to my free daily e-newsletter if you actually want that link, and if you are okay to put up with my daily sharings and rants and recipes and videos and offers. And tomorrow I will be talking about, I'm launching the afternoon tea course. So that one, those who have subscribed, you will get a special 26% off. Yeah, and then for those who have not subscribed, you only get 20% off the launch offer if that's something you're interested in as well. Okay, so thank you so much for watching. I'll see you tomorrow. And yeah, remember, animals are not food. Yeah, that's the thing. We don't need to eat animals anymore for food. We can eat plants. You get all your protein. Don't worry, you get your protein, your iron, your calcium, and all that. So yeah. You're welcome, Loy. Thanks so much for being a loyal supporter. And thank you everyone for watching as well, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye bye.